Welcome to Booster Blitz. This is our first official long-form content YouTube video. That's a long thing to say. I'm Booster Blitz. I've been growing my channel on Instagram for a few months now, and we're finally tipping our toes into YouTube. This is something I've wanted to do really for a long time now. I've been inspired by so many different creators, and Pokemon is just, it runs my life. And I'm super excited to share this with you. And so in honor of starting the journey together, I figured why not blitz a box of Journey Together. So hopefully we get some great hits. I'm super excited to get this thing kicked off with y'all. Let's start blitzing. All right, let's do this thing. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and just, whoop. Oh man, Journey Together. Honestly, I haven't really blitzed a lot of Journey Together. We got an ETB. What else did we do? We got the blister pack. My son absolutely loves Journey Together. He's a huge fan of N. And there's some really cool cards in this set. Oh, look at that. And this one comes with the box topper. Okay, so this is the enhanced version. So there's two types of boxes you can get. You can get this one, which has the enhanced version and comes with this awesome box topper. Look at that thing. Comes with this awesome box topper. And then there's one that comes without it. So I don't think there's really a huge difference other than the fact that you don't get this really cool stamped card. But yeah, that'll definitely look awesome in the collection. Look at that thing. Look at it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, we haven't really blitzed too many of these. I think the best way to go about this is probably just stack them, right? This is my first one, so I don't really know what to expect. I see all these different creators out there. Shout out for the inspiration, but seriously, like, I'm so excited that we're finally doing this. And we're doing it with this one. So yeah, the top hit in this set is the Clefairy. There's an Articuno, which I absolutely hope we pull tonight. I did pull that one already. There's a Salamence, which is really awesome as well. But there's a ton of great cards in this set. So, all right, here we go. We got 36 packs of Journey Together. Hopefully, we get an amazing hit together. Let's do this thing. All right, we're gonna start off with Clefairy. So I'm gonna push these back. Let's get going. So yeah, I mean, just a little bit about me. Huge into Pokemon when I was younger. Play the games, cards. It's my earliest memories. Second grade, just trading Pokemon cards with my friends at recess. We were super into it, and then I want to say around 12, probably fell out of it. Oh man, I don't really like this setup. It's kind of hard. Got this thing here. All right. Got the Ludicolo. All right. Well, this is my first one. Remember, this is my first one, so hopefully we can do a little bit better. But anyway, I was super into Pokemon. Played all the games, and then you know, Fire Red. You couldn't not see me play that game. Man, I had the mag light, everything. The magnifying glass, stay up late playing it. God, I don't think I ever even beat it. And then, yeah, I mean, like, I didn't even learn how to play Pokemon until earlier this past year. So my son is 7, and that's really what got me back into this. We were at the store one day, and, oh, hang on a second. Oh, didn't see anything. We were at the store, and 151 was in stock. And I was like, oh, what's this? I feel like this is the story for a lot of people right now. All right, another one. So we were at the store, and he's like, yeah, Dad, can I get some Pokemon cards? And I was like, heck yeah, of course, let's do it. So we got some Pokemon cards. We got a couple packs of 151. I think it might have been a booster bundle. That's what it was. And then first pack was a Charizard. And so after that, I was like, all the memories, all the nostalgia just came rushing back, and we fell head over heels in love with it all over again. All right, we got the Magmortar, non-hollow. So all right, first 3 packs haven't been too great, but yeah, I mean, I'd be curious. Drop a comment on what your stories are. I mean, all of us had to start somewhere. You know, I was around when it was just beginning. Some of you, this might be the first set you're actually ever opening. But yeah. I'm super excited about this one because this is a callback to Gym Challenge Gym Heroes, which is something that I grew up with. So, you know, back then it was just, you know, all the... I'm not super familiar with the trainers now, I'll be honest with you. But you had all the cool Gym Challenge Pokemon cards. Blaine, Lieutenant Surge, Erica. Dang, 4 packs now, nothing. And then, of course, Rocket, which, you know, that's about to come out. That's going to be a huge set. It's actually been pretty interesting to watch this set because this set was super hyped. Prismatic, obviously, just, you know, it was a Pokemon meltdown. Everything went crazy. And then this set just got scooped up too, but the prices are actually falling like crazy right now. That being said, it's still a great set to have. These boxes, market average is about $230, I think, right now. And then the top chase for this set is the Clefairy EX. It's a beautiful card. That's what I'm hoping that we get today. That one goes for about $199. And at first it was going for almost $400. So we'll see what happens. All right, we're getting into this thing and we still have no hits. So yeah, it's just been really interesting to see the Pokemon market. Is it gonna stabilize? Who knows? Who knows? I hope it does. I mean, it's great for the hobby to have this many people and this much interest. You know, it's a good thing. I know sometimes it's stressful because you want to get cards, you want to get, you know, you want to have access to these things, and it's getting better, but it's a great thing to have this many people be involved because that just means that there's going to be even more focus on creating phenomenal products and great sets. And Journey Together is a great one. It'll be interesting. This is an infamous card. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that one. But it's just really interesting. Wow. You know what's really interesting? I think this is our 7th pack now. Yeah, 7th pack, no hits. So the second half of this show is probably going to go really well. But it's really interesting to see what's going to happen. You know, they're calling it the year of Eevee, so there's going to be product releases for Prismatic Evolutions all year long. Rocket, I know that one's a little bit of a letdown if you're, you know, a sucker for nostalgia like myself. You know, I was really hoping there'd be a Jesse and James, you know, a card or something like that, but it's still going to be a great set. No Dark Charizard, no Dark Blastoise or Venusaur, but there's so much Pokemon. There's over 1,000 Pokemon now, and I think it's good that they're, you know, revisiting the old. Let's see, come on, can we get a hit? There we go, look at that. Hop Zacian EX, that's a sick card. My son collects the Hops cards, so this one will probably find its way into his binder. Really nice hit. All right, so we finally got a hit, thank goodness. Looks like the full art Zacian EX. But yeah, like thinking about what really popped this thing off, I mean, 151 it was like the calm before the storm. That's what got a lot of people's attention back. People like myself, that, you know, it might have been 20 years since the last time I got into Pokemon. It was actually kind of interesting. About 15 years ago, I want to say it was 2010, so I was actually in the military, believe it or not. And when I was in the Navy, I had gone online and bought some random base. Oh, all right, we got the Enzoroark EX. Very cool. Yeah, I was on eBay and I was like, oh, let me just buy some Pokemon cards. So I bought some base set cards, some base set packs. I bought 3, $15 a piece. What a sucker. Ugh, if I could go back, I mean, obviously I would go back to the beginning, but if I could go back, I would have bought more. And I probably would not have opened them because I opened all of them, and I definitely had a holo, and I didn't put it in a penny sleeve, nothing. I was acting like a child about it again. So anyway, long story short, 151 definitely brought a lot of people back. And then after that, there's been some really great releases. You know, Paldea Evolved. That was an awesome set. Oh, nice. Volcano. That's a cool one. Paldea Evolved is probably one of my favorite sets. Paldea, was it Paldean Fates? Awesome shiny set from Scarlet and Violet. And, you know, it's interesting because for a while there, it seemed like everybody was kind of like, I don't know, lukewarm on Scarlet and Violet. And then, do the pack trick, it's one card. And then Pokemon Pocket. I mean, if you've been paying attention, Pokemon Pocket is the thing. If you haven't been playing it, play it. In fact, I'll make sure to pin my code so you can play me. But that just brought an even larger set of people back to the cards. And honestly, it's been crazy ever since that launched in October, and Surging Sparks dropped in November, and that's when you couldn't find anything. And it's just been an uphill battle ever since. So hopefully things get better. You know, the Pokemon Center has been really great about making sure there's a lot more stock, limiting people. But I mean, there's Discords, there's all these different things that, you know, notify people, and bots. But, you know, at some point, things will get better. You know, Pokemon's been around for 25 years now, 25 plus years now. They've had highs and lows, and, you know, this is just one of those times. So, you know, but anyway. Oh, nice! We got Hops Wooloo. Awesome card. Look at that. We got a Lycanroc. Nice. So far we got some pretty good hits. We got a couple EXs. We got the full art. We got the Wooloo. So yeah, you know, it'll be interesting to see what happens. And you know, they got the Rocket set coming out, but then they're also going to be working on Megas again. So there's just a lot of exciting things that are going to be coming our way. And my hope is that I get to blitz a lot more packs with y'all. So it's been a lot of fun growing this thing. All right, let's see what we got here. Come on, I want to see something big. All right, I have not been keeping track of how many packs we got, and I'm gonna get better at this. You know, this is my first video, and you know, so we actually started on Instagram. So I started creating reels. I really just got inspired because I was like, man, I really want to have fun with this, and it's a great creative outlet. This is not my full-time job. I don't think it ever will be. It's not my goal. I just really want to have fun. And this is a really creative outlet to do that. So we started out with reels, and you know, over time just continue to evolve, and you know, it's been a lot of fun doing that. You know, we blitz a pack, so it's like about 30-second videos, so small little blitzes. And then my hope is that I can get into, you know, making more of these long-form contents videos. You know, obviously it takes a lot more effort, a lot more work, but we'll see where it goes. And hopefully you're along for the ride. All right, let's see. Ends Castle, Dunsparce, Noivern. Oh, nice! Enzoroark EX full art. That's sick. Look at that card. That's awesome. You know, honestly, I think I may have seen Zoroark only a few times. Like I said, I am a sucker for vintage. I am an old school Pokemon collector. So if you were to look at my binder, it's pretty much the original 151. Granted, you know Neo, and all those, that era, second gen, you know, that will be included too. But no, that's a sick card. But it's been really interesting because you know, if you're my age and you have kids that are into Pokemon, what they like is just so much different than what I like, or what you probably like. Everybody loves Charizard. I mean, I will say that's my favorite Pokemon. I mean, kind of hard not to if you grew up with it. But man, I don't really know right now what my favorite non-Gen 1 Pokemon is. Tried to put a lot of thought into it recently. A lot of people have been asking me on Instagram, what are your favorite Pokemon? And it's like, you know, Charizard, Gyarados, Onix, the cool one, you know, Mewtwo. My favorite one right now, Ditto. So we've been doing Shiny Month on Instagram. We've been blitzing a lot of shiny packs, things like that, and I've been getting a lot of the shiny Dittos, and I just love that card so much. I don't know, it's got a lot of personality, and it's grown on me. And if you're watching this, make sure to drop a comment on what your favorite Pokemon are. I really love interacting with all of you. I read all the comments. And I also take feedback, because I want to get better at this. So if you have thoughts, share them. If you have favorite Pokemon, I want to hear them. And if you got negative comments, well, you know, that's a part of it too. All right, we're getting about halfway there. We've got some big hits. We got the Wooloo, we got the Zacian EX, got the Zoroark EX. I want to see something big though. I've been wanting, so I love the Articuno on this set. The Articuno on this set is amazing. But I did pull it, and of course, you know, I didn't record it. That's fine. You know, sometimes it's nice just to blitz a pack for yourself. But I also bought the single like the day before I pulled it. And so, oh, hang on a second. Nope, nothing. So yeah, you know, those are that's my favorite card in this set is the Articuno. The Clefairy, that's the top chase. Would love to have that. Definitely want to get the top chase for this set. But that Salamence is pretty cool as well. You know, honestly, we'll take anything. I mean, that's really the goal of this, is just to have fun, get some great cards, and you know, what we might end up doing is, you know, wouldn't be surprised if we auction these off or something at some point. But like I said, my little one, Blitz Jr. Oh, nice, Articuno. He's super into the hopped cards, so those will definitely be going. Oh, nice! Let's go, Lycanroc. This card is sick. Look at it. Wow. I will say, it's crazy how much just detail they can pack into a card. Like, look at this card. There's just so much going on. It's so beautiful and it's well balanced. I mean, kudos to them. The modern market has just gone crazy. And like I said, I'm old school. I'm vintage. Simple, small. A holo is a hit. If you get something holographic, it's a hit. But man, these cards are beautiful. I wish they had cards like that back in my time. Really awesome hit. And we still got a lot more. Hopefully, things are actually starting to heat up quite a bit. So, anyway. So yeah, Journey Together. I mean, this has been a really fun set. It dropped on March 28th. And basically everything became available. I mean, booster boxes. I think the day one, we were able to get the sleeved boot. Oh, nice. Alchemy EX. Cutesy card. We like cutesy. We were able to get our hands on some, which was crazy because, I mean, like I said, Prismatic was just absolutely wild. But there's more help on the way with Prismatic too. Apparently May is going to be a big month, so you know, if I haven't posted this by May yet, then I am going slow. But May is going to be a big month for restocks, allegedly. So keep your eye out. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I post about it on my Instagram channel. But all right, let's get back to business. Journey Together. Lechonk. I collect Cubones too, by the way. So this one's going to the side. Let me move some stuff around. I didn't realize I had some stuff going on. All right, what the heck is going on with this guy? All right, Milcery. We got the Combuskin. All right, let's see. Oh, nice. We got the Hop Zacian EX. I'm very much into Pokemon. It's just really hard to keep track of not only all the names, but how to say them correctly. Like, you know, I did this thing on Instagram recently, actually, watching the Destiny Deoxys movie, the Pokemon movie, and Deoxys Destiny, either way. Opening scene, they got Rayquaza and Deoxys fighting each other, and then they were like, it's Rayquaza. And I've heard that before, and I was like, you know, I let slide. I haven't watched too many episodes where they actually have Rayquaza. So I was like, all right, clearly I've been saying it wrong, but I know other people are not saying this right. So I did a poll, and sure enough, 70% of the people that commented said they pronounce it Rayquaza. So Pokemon, if you're listening to this, you got your own Pokemon's name wrong, and I'm sorry to tell you, but it's Rayquaza. So anyway, thought that was funny. But yeah, there's just so many different Pokemon, so many different names. I find myself sometimes I'm like, YouTube, tell me how to pronounce this Pokemon's name. I can't remember which one it was recently, but it was just a lot of fun. Anyway, all right, Metagross. 4 Beldums merged together. I'm sure y'all knew that. All right, we're winding down. We're more than halfway now. No Clefairy yet. We got a really cool Lycanroc. We got some full arts. We got a few EXs right now. There's still a lot to go. Magic can still happen. First video. Oh, another Cubone. All right, I'm just gonna put a little stack. Oh, and Joltik. Booster Blitz Jr.'s one of his favorite is Joltik, so I'll put that to the side. Anyway, can't remember what I was saying. Talking a lot. That's a cool Metapod. Look at that art. That's sick. All right, let's see what we got. Nothing. All right. We're still cruising though. We still got some time left. Now, I know this is all about Journey Together, but I've been sitting on some other booster boxes as well, and drop a comment if you're interested. I was originally going to do a Surging Sparks booster box blitz to kick off. I've been holding on to it, but I'm just so afraid. You know, some of these sets, their pull rates are just not good. And you know, Surging Sparks have been hit or miss. You know, I've had some booster bottles that are absolutely fire. And then I've had others where it's like, oh gosh, what am I doing? Nothing there. But I want to get that Pikachu. That Pikachu is probably one of my favorite cards of the Scarlet and Violet era. If I had to pick one, if I had to pick a top 3, number 1, it might be that Pikachu. Magikarp is definitely up there for me. That's one of my favorite cards ever, actually. The Magikarp is absolutely beautiful. If I have to pick a third right now, I don't really know. I mean, Pikachu, Magikarp. I mean, what am I talking about? I mean, it has to be the Sunbreon, right? Like the Prismatic Evolutions. But those aren't my favorite cards. So it might be the Charizard from 151, which I still have not pulled. Nothing there. Yeah, done a lot of 151. Still, it's the one card I have not got. But, you know, so far, Journey Together has been a giving, so maybe this is going to be my favorite set. All right, let's take a look here. Kamala. Covered. Shut it. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting, okay, and Duramaka. I think I saw it. Yeah. Oh, nice! A Paldean Clodsire. We got another EX now. That puts us at, what, 5 EXs? Yeah, 5 EXs. We got 2 full arts. And we have, let me see here. I think we got 2? Yeah, I think we have 2 illustration rares. So we haven't hit an SIR yet. Or an SAR. Depending on, you know, what they are. All right, we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packs left. So we're more than a third of the way there. Let's hope for something big. But yeah, you know, this journey's been so much fun. And if you're just tuning in, this is the first time you've seen my content, you know, I really hope you stick around. I want to build something fun and great and collaborative. That's my #1 focus right now with this. You know, I've been doing this as my creative outlet. You know, I work a great job, and you know, the older you get, it's hard to find things that you really enjoy. And you fall into video games, and you know, I spend a lot of time doing that. Oh, nice! It's a cool card, but it's a holo, right? Like those aren't cool anymore. Is that what we're going with? They're not cool anymore. I think it's cool. But anyway, it's really important to have something fun and creative, and that's why I've been really doing it. But you know, the response has been overwhelmingly positive, and it's just so much fun. You know, I've done some live streams where I auction off some singles. You know, we even did a month where we did a giveaway month. So every single Blitz we did, I put the card in a binder, gave it away at the end of the month. It was just so much fun. So if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely check us out there, because that I do every day. YouTube, we'll see how it goes. I definitely will do my oh, nice Blaziken EX. That puts us at 6 EXs now. I'm definitely gonna do my best to build this thing, but this takes a lot more time, a lot more energy. But I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Maintaining enthusiasm is important. And as much time as it takes, maybe you're like me, where you're like, you know, yeah, I'd really love to do that one day. Or at least try it. You know, this could be my first and last video for all I know. But it's something I've really wanted to just tap into, and I'm so glad I did. And you know, I think if if you're like me and if you're interested in doing something like this, Lily's Ribombi. The biggest struggle is just getting started and knowing where to start or how to start or what the response is going to be. Just do it. Just go for it. And, you know, you're going to learn. Your first videos aren't going to be the best. Mine certainly weren't. And I know I have a lot more to grow. And I think if you're humble and you focus on just getting a little bit better every single time, you're going to find that you're going to have a lot of fun with it. And you're going to get a lot of people that also cheer you on. And, yeah. So hopefully, maybe you're just watching this guy do his first video. And you're like, you know what? I could do better than him. And you know what? You probably can. And I hope that you try. Nothing. All right, nothing there. All right. We're getting down to the wire. No special illustration rare yet. I love Scarlet and Violet because it's one card for the pack track. So like all these different sets, and if anybody knows this, please drop a comment. In fact, I would love for you to send me a direct message and say, this is why. Because every era has their own pack trick. And it can be, because it's easy to forget. And Scarlet and Violet's so easy because it's one card. It's just one card. I can't tell. Oh, nice. Oh, Snorlax. If this was the GameStop stamp, this is like a $30 card. But it's not. But yeah, I can't tell you how many times I'll start a video and I'll get ready to blitz a pack and I'm like, oh, and I do it wrong. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're like, what are you talking about, pack tricks? Look it up. But yeah, if you're not aware, the pack trick is, because they always put the hit is like it's the last card. And so the energy is on the right here. So you just take this, put it to the front. Voila. Just taught you something new, or maybe something old, who knows? I'm big on education here. Toad Squirrel, Darmanitan, Lokix, Lechonk, Billy and O'Nair, okay. Belly Bowl! That's such a cool card. And did you know that's its eyes? Not these. Those are the eyes. So again, Pokemon, I think you messed up your card because everybody agrees that these are the eyes. But you're telling us those are the eyes. No hate, no hate. But anyway, very cool card. That puts us at, I think, 7 EXs now. We're getting down the wire. We literally have 5 left. We have less than a booster bundle left. So hopefully we can get something pretty massive and then call it a day. First booster, and this is actually the first booster box I've ever blitzed. I didn't even tell you all that. Usually I do like booster bundles, ETBs. This is the first time I've ever actually, no, that's not true. Just kidding. I did do Stellar Crown. And I do Japanese booster boxes, so I guess that's, yeah, this is a stretch. But, you know, I don't do them very often. Don't do them very often. Maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change. Journey Together. 4 left. Now I'm wondering if the enhanced version, because they say that there's not a huge difference other than the box topper. You still get 36 packs, all that good news. But I wonder if that throws off the proportion of hits. You know, I know there's nothing that's guaranteed, but you can approximate that you're gonna get a few full arts, special illustration rare, EXs. Like, you know, there's an approximate hit value. I've never seen a loaded box for what it's worth. Ends retro. And I've watched a lot of videos and I've seen a lot of people blitz boxes, but you know, Japanese, they'll tell you exactly what is going to be in each box or what to expect, minimum. Whereas English, for the most part, I mean, like some of the vintage boxes, they guarantee you're going to get at least 12 hollows, but you can find like 11 or 13. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But 3 packs left. I feel like we need to get another illustration, right? Or at least a full art. I want that fairy, but I mean, I'll take the Salamence. Bag on. Paris. Pop's Choice Band. Snorlax again. All right, y'all. 2 packs left. All right. I'm feeling left. Let's do left. Come on. End it on a big hit, perhaps? Get 1 billion views for it? That's not what I'm doing this for, by the way. I'm doing this for me. Y'all are just along for the ride. What am I doing? There we go. Put that right there. Shelmet, Shelgon. Come on. Postwick, Cloth, Carablast, Closewine. Oh, looks like we got another EX. We got the Dunsparce. We have Dunsparce and we have the Dunsparce. And that puts us at, I believe, 8 EXs now. So a lot of EXs in this set, at least this box. We're down to our last and final pack, y'all. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really excited to continue this journey with y'all. I know this is our last pack, but this will not be the last that you see of me. That's for sure. I hope. All right, let's end it on something crazy. Oh, whoa! I almost did something crazy. Well, whatever's in there is now a PSA 7 at least. At most. Chino, Petlil. We got the Pillow Swine, Q-Fant, Lily's Pearl, Chino, Maractus, another Maractus. Oh, nice! We got the Ribombee. All right. Well, hey, look, it wasn't the craziest hits in the world. We got some beautiful cards. Absolutely beautiful cards. Let's take a look at these again. Here. Oh, I know. Before y'all freak out on me, I understand. I have gentle hands. We got the Ribombee. We got the Dunsparce, the Bellybolt, the Blaziken. Let me move that out of the way. The Clodsire, the Zacian, the Alchemy, the Lycanroc. We got the Enzoroark EX, the Wooloo, the Volcanion. We got the Zoroark EX and the Zacian EX. So we got some beautiful cards, and don't forget that we did get that Enz Reshiram super sick card with the stamp. So yeah, I think all in all, this is a really great box. We got some beautiful cards, and it's been a ton of fun, and I'm really excited to continue to do this with y'all. So thanks for stopping by, and I will see you at the next Booster Blitz.